approaching women in person and talking to them is always going to be better than online dating. We've been doing this for thousands, tens of thousands, they even say 100,000 years as a species. You know, it's how your mom met your dad, it's how your grandma met your grandpa. So don't listen to the woke, 35-year-old Karens who have 0 kids, but they have 5 cats, and they want to tell you that approaching girls in public is weird, it's creepy, it's something that they don't want. It's just absolutely not true. And if you look at the numbers, online dating among Gen Z is actually down, I think, 700,000 people this year. I think the millennials are still holding on to online dating, but I think it's just the cat ladies who really need to use every single opportunity they have. So the first reason that approaching girls is better than online dating is because it's completely free. I think Tinder Gold costs like $39.99 per month. And I think there's another package that costs even more. I think there's like a Tinder Platinum. Other than the cost of filling up your car with gas and driving somewhere, it doesn't cost any amount of money to talk to girls. It's completely free. You don't have to pay some app. I'm not gonna lie, I did have Tinder Gold a couple of times, but I stopped using it simply for the fact that I'm kind of against the idea of paying an app just so I can talk to women. The second reason is because it's instantaneous. I can go up to a girl, talk to her, immediately get a reaction for her, demand her attention, capture her attention actually, build attraction on the spot. I don't need to wait for her to match with me after, scrolling through a bunch of other random people. And then hopefully she's active even, and I can message her and she's gonna open it up and hopefully she likes my cute little message. You don't have to worry about that. In person, you just get an instantaneous response. One time I just wanted to test myself, so I asked myself the question, how quick could I get a girlfriend possibly? And I literally went out that night. I went into a bookstore and there was an employee there that I started talking to, flirting with. I actually ended up getting her number, taking her on a date, and that was just through approach. So this can be instant, like one approach could absolutely change your life. With Tinder, it's just like you're scrolling through all these people. Half of them aren't even on there. It's just, a waste of time. If you're on the path of becoming better at approaching women, go ahead and join my free men's community. We have a whole community of guys who are also on the path together, and I'll be offering free live Q&As on there. So once again, the link's in the description. The third reason is because it's skill-based. This is something that you can get better at without any tricks. There's a guy with a pretty large following on YouTube, and he gives guys advice on how to get girls. And it's crazy. He actually advises guys to edit their pictures on Tinder, on their Instagram to look better. And there's other guys who are hawking AI chatbots that'll help them talk on the dating apps. It's funny these guys are acting like teachers, yet they're having people edit their photos and use AI chatbots. But either way, in person, there's no AI chatbot, there's no face filter. This is a skill that you can get better at over time, and you're gonna be able to get better at talking to women in real life. How much better are you really gonna get at just having cool pictures on Tinder or copy and pasting some random line? The fourth reason that you should approach rather than stay online is that you'll just make so many more fun, adventurous memories from getting out in the real world, getting into different, uncomfortable situations. I couldn't tell you how many girls I've met in just weird places, and it's just been an amazing story. I can't tell you how much better it feels to just meet a girl organically in some random situation and then actually take them on a date and create attraction. It just feels so much better than trying to meet up with some girl online. There's an actual story, there's a real connection, there's like a fairy tale moment for the girl. So you can actually create a lot more attraction that way. The fifth reason is that the skills that you'll gain from this, they go way beyond women. It goes into business, it goes into just your social life and your life in general. If you get good at talking to girls, your social skills, your confidence are gonna increase. You're gonna be a good salesman, a good businessman. You're gonna be good at job interviews. You're gonna be confident. You're gonna learn how to make friends. You're just gonna improve all around as a person. Not to mention the discipline, all the, soft skills you're gonna gain from being persistent after the inevitable like rejections. And obviously you don't gain much skill from texting girls on Hinge or Bumble, and it doesn't take much discipline. It's very easy. And the sixth reason is that the gender ratio is really skewed when you use online dating. So you're gonna have a bunch of guys vying for the attention of a girl, and you basically barely even have her attention in the first place. I mean, you're texting through like this piece of glass and metal. You barely have her attention, and there's a bunch of guys sending her messages. There's more guys than women. In the real world, I'll go out and I'll see a ton of women, and there's not a ton of guys talking to these women because they're too afraid. I think the biggest advantage you really have in person is just the face-to-face attraction is so much better than online. And what I mean by that is, well, first of all, you have mirror neurons. So in psychology, if I'm feeling an emotion and someone's talking to me, looking at me, I can actually make them feel that emotion. That's just through how our brains are created. So in person, I can convey high status, I can convey confidence, I can make her laugh much easier. She knows that I'm actually joking. You know, how many times have you sent a text message that wasn't serious and then someone took it serious? You just can't tell tone. You don't have, you know, physical touch, which is so key. So you don't have all of these cheat codes basically online. You just have to use words, be Shakespeare somehow. I've just always hated it. Like, I don't want to write you a poem, try to convince you to hang out with me. I want to use my real aura, my real confidence. So I think that's the biggest reason. And guys really overlook that, and they still stay on Tinder regardless. Once again, if you want to learn some new skills and level up your approach game, go ahead, join my free community, and the link's in the description. Hope y'all guys enjoyed this video.